Welcome back to another episode of Ways. My name is Mohammed, here with Osama. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. You can follow us at Ways 2.0 on Instagram, Osama at Kusa300, myself at Mohammed.global. New episodes every Wednesday. We're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, and other various platforms. Thank you guys so much for the love, support, and the feedback. Osama, we have a special guest today,
Yo, fact, we have DJ Nazzy.
DJ
Hey.
Nazzy.
Yeah, I want to say one thing. The first time we have, technically we met, but not officially, because I ran into you the first time at the protest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Was I there?
yeah, you were there. It was in like Square, Mississauga. I remember.
Oh,
Well, I'm not sure if you were beside me. I remember I saw because that's the first time like I saw people I have on Instagram who have never met.
of course,
And I'm
of
like,
course.
yo, how are you? But I want to tell her like in person, like your music is lit, and she's always amazing DJ. She's always putting bangers on. So
Oh.
guys, DJ Nazzy, where can they follow you?
DJ Nazzy _. That's it.
How do you spell it to be exact? Obviously, it sounds like pretty obvious, but sometimes some people.
DJ NAZZY _.
Otherwise, go get a spelling teacher.
Never know. We have listeners around the world, right? So at the same
That's
time,
Go
at the same time,
go
different
follow
countries.
me. Show the love.
Yo, go follow her
Yeah.
right now. If you guys don't, you're not a true Waze fan.
Well, make sure to put obviously the link towards her bio right
Yeah,
under it, so
100%.
you click to her account.
I was
obviously.
tag family. So everybody who actually you guys do not know this because I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But I hit up DJ Nazzy and I was like, yo, I think we spoke a long time ago about her for the potential
Yeah.
of her to come on the podcast. And then I hit her up recently. I'm like, are you done? She's like, yeah, what we talk about? I'm like, honestly, it makes sense to talk about music because like you're a DJ, you're all time bangers. We haven't really spoken about music in there, right? Like about certain things here and
Yes.
there, but let's talk about music. So since you're the DJ, how about you pick the topic? You pick either roast him.
Ooh.
Or her.
Can we talk about the Yeah, let's talk about the evolution first off. Cuz
Rap.
about rap, about hip hop.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
I'm down.
I'm down. This guy.
I'm a hip
Let
hop
me
head.
Yeah, let me start it off because I was thinking last night. I was like, the very first rap song that came out was, I believe, 1979, and I was
Damn.
listening to it, and it was Sugar Hill Gang, and that was a classic, absolute classic. That's what made hip hop happen. That's how hip hop was born. And just listening to that and then listening to a Future song or a Travis Scott song now, the amount of difference is
Yeah,
insane.
yeah,
And
sure.
how it all started was the absolute classics, first of all, was Grandmaster Flash, DMX.
Yep.
A lot of people forgot about DMX, which is sad, but oh my god, epic. Biggie Smalls, Ice T, Tupac, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre, he changed the producing game. He
Forever.
changed the producing game forever. And Eminem, listen to the difference between the 1990s song,
Yep,
one of his first few songs, to now.
I know.
First of all, this man's a legend
Hmm.
because he's still alive. He's still doing his thing, and it's unbelievable. Like, he's my dad's age, which is crazy. I had a crush on him a lot. that's
Okay,
that's insane.
hold on,
Uh,
Eminem's the biggest person in the 2000s, obviously, as we all remembered. We
yeah,
all loved Eminem. The girls loved Eminem. I've never had a crush on Eminem.
I
That is the
did,
funniest.
man.
That made my day.
And then I found out his age. I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, but but this man, like, his music, his whole music was a story.
Yeah.
And the fact that it was so emotional, so vulnerable, and it had meaning. And
Hmm.
the fact that it had meaning was a whole different route for me.
Of course. Of
Right
course.
when I hear an artist tell a story to their song, when it has true meaning, it was going in depth, like it was giving me some sort of vibe, and it sounded vulnerable to me, and it was real. It was genuine from his heart, and he was sharing his voice. And the fact that he did that, that's what got me into going for Eminem all the way. that made
Mhm.
him my favorite artist because it was
Yeah.
genuine. Versus artists now, uh, talk about like smoking, girls,
I
sex.
know.
It just varies, and same thing with terminology, man. Terminology
Yeah,
changed so much.
yeah,
How they described women back then was like pretty, beautiful.
it's true. Of
Now it's a whole different thing.
course.
Um, yeah, so yeah, I obviously if you didn't know, Eminem is my favorite artist.
That's
The one thing
amazing.
about Eminem I could say, because obviously I never grew up on rap. Like I when I was younger, because I was more surrounded with like white people and their kids, so I would always listen to rock music. I kind of grew up on rock, but I think
Oh boy.
mid 2000s, I like one of my friends was like he played me like one Lil Wayne song. I think it was like probably Carter 2 or Carter 3, whichever one it was.
Yeah.
And then I just heard the beat. I'm like, play that again. And then he played Eminem. He played me all these guys. I'm like, yo, like my rock is like it's good. Like for me, it's like I guess I just listen to more to it when I'm in the gym.
Mhm.
But you said something about Eminem, which I like about his lyrics and how he talks about like personable stuff. I remember I was watching an interview. And a lot of artists were like, we can't do similar stuff to Eminem because Eminem has that luxury of doing that, right? Like now, beforehand, around like Tupac's time and Biggie's, like they would talk about similar stuff Eminem was talking about from their experience. And when
Yeah.
Eminem was doing it, I think a lot of artists got certain artists who beefed him were like I guess envious of the fact that he was able to do stuff that they weren't able to do. But he was just coming from a place of obviously real, like it is obviously everything he says. Even like if you go back to the movie 8 Mile, everything he said in the
Mhm.
song is it's all backtracked to that movie, honestly, through his life. And I feel
Yeah.
Eminem for me is one of my top five artists. I remember I was telling you this, like when you
Yeah.
were saying he's like one of my top five artists. He goes down as the go, and a lot of people don't. When someone says like there's certain artists when you say I don't know, like there's certain artists you're like, yo, how? Like you can say one artist that can make sense, but like Eminem is one of those artists you legit can't hate. Like
You can't. I was even doing this poll on my Instagram
I
stories,
saw
and I was like, who am I gonna compare Eminem to? No, like I can't.
You
I was
can't. Yeah.
comparing different rappers, different artists, and
you
I'm
could have
like,
put
okay, who would you pick?
you could have put
I can't.
MGK.
That's rude.
But yeah, they called it a privilege. His story, that some artists called his story a privilege to write about these things. And I'm like, that's not what you call it. It's experience. And I feel like everybody has a different sort of challenge in their life. I really believe that everybody has a different story to tell. And the fact is it's how you tell it, it's how you share it, it's how you use your voice. That's the big game. That's how you change the game in music. And that influences your sound. That's how you got your sound. It's through
What's your favorite
experience.
Eminem song?
Honestly, when Rap God hit, I that was the fastest I've heard him go, and I think that's what like that beat my heart so fast.
Yeah.
um, I believe Not Afraid, or yeah, I'd say Not Afraid. How about
Actually,
you?
listen. It's funny that you say that. I listened back to Not Afraid, and like that's the time I really took in the lyrics.
I can't listen to the song. I'm sorry.
It's actually a good song. But my favorite Eminem song,
Was it a Lose You or something?
Lose
"Lose It,
yourself.
Lose Yourself"
Yeah, Lose Yourself.
is one of my favorite songs. But I don't want to say it's my favorite just because like, everybody
Oh, it's
plays
a
it.
classic. It's a classic Eminem
But
song.
I would
It
probably
is.
say, uh, is it Toy Soldiers?
Toy
Like
Soldiers.
Toy Soldiers. I'll probably say that.
Mm,
I'll probably put that just because of the him talking about his beef with Ja Rule and how like it went too far, and obviously him being personal because
yeah.
obviously he hates him mentions his daughter, so obviously he's kind of expressing his emotions. But the thing is, I think Eminem's music is kind of timeless. So me even asking
It
that
was.
question is kind of hard to think because like there's certain
It
songs that
is.
mean good in the moment, but then it's just like this song maybe at 2006 was my favorite song, but now it's just like I could think of like other songs that he has made that
Right. No, that's so true. That's so true. And what I love about Eminem the most is that he's not afraid to use his voice and his platform to speak the truth. Like, for example, when he's talked about Donald Trump, oh, he went
um,
all out.
the
He
cipher.
went all out. Other artists would have been afraid to use their voice for that.
Yeah, he's pretty much the first like mainstream rapper at the time to speak out against Donald Trump in the cipher. Yeah,
Hmm.
he was the first person. No one else.
Like,
Yeah.
look, if you think of artists, there's only a few black artists who do that. Like, obviously, Lupe Fiasco,
Hmm.
and all of his artists who are black who do speak out are it's only a small majority of them because a lot of them are like if Drake is never gonna do that.
Well,
Oh yeah.
obviously, it depends. Like, obviously, you go underground. A lot of underground artists obviously speak on these topics. But as far as the mainstream, obviously, because labels and ties and connections, they're not going to take that risk, obviously, to jeopardize their political connections, I guess, so to say. But obviously, in the underground, a lot of artists never hold their tongues back.
When you guys talk about like evolution of rap, if you go back to like NWA, they made "Fuck the Police" the song,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
That's obviously, and they obviously got a lot of heat for it. And like they were like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" And that obviously changed the culture of rap because that song fully comes full circle today with obviously what you see in the media and how people are being mistreated by certain. I'm not saying all police are bad. I'm just saying there's certain people who are abusing their power because they are police.
Yeah.
But that song does come full circle. But going back to what you just said, is certain artists because of their labels, because of like, for example, Drake is one of my favorite artists, but you'll never see Drake talking about certain issues
No.
because one, he knows if he does, he's gonna lose a lot of fan base. He's the biggest artist in the world. Like not even arguably, he is legit the biggest artist in the past 10 to 15 years. No one,
Yeah.
it's unprecedented. You have not seen some number two, number three spots. He has been so many number one albums, but you're not gonna see him talk about. He did it one time, I think. He did it one time in his earliest career with Snoop Dogg. I think the song was called "No Guns Allowed," or like
Yeah.
around that time.
I remember that song.
That song. That's, but like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
one time.
Didn't age well.
No, it didn't. But no, but like right now in his career, you're not gonna see him talk about certain political because like that's not him. He talks, as you said, he talks about girls. He talks about like drugs and sex and whatever it may be. And that's really it. He might talk about the like I don't know, like the two things that might matter to him. We're gonna talk about those deep issues. No, he's not, because then other people he knows from his aren't gonna listen to him. So he keeps his political views to himself. Not saying he's fake, but
Yeah.
obviously people pick and choose what they want to believe in.
Don't get me wrong. I love Drake. He's one of my top artists as well. But artists like Drake care more about clout than
Oh,
these types of
100%,
issues.
100%.
Of course.
It's
I
an image
mean,
you
he's
have to carry.
big, whereas Eminem, he didn't care at all if he uses his voice to talk about Donald Trump or some type of world issue going on. There's some artists who don't care because their voice matters more than uh, getting clout, and that's what you look at being the OG. Which artist is really the OG out there?
You know, it's actually amazing
But
that you said that because in Drake's
yeah,
song "Two Birds, One Stone," there's a lyric
yeah.
where he says, I'm probably paraphrasing here right now, but he's like, what does he say? He's like, I can't, man, I need a lyric. Can I have your phone?
Yeah, good search up.
Go.
I think
I'm,
he's.
I'm not, I'm not gonna butcher it.
I think he's rapping like, "Oh, the donkey down the streets."
Uh,
But I have a question for you. I think the
yeah.
main thing I want to know is what made you want to become a DJ? Out of everything,
Mm.
like think about it. Girls want to grow up and do different things, obviously, but even in the music realm and industry, it's like okay, maybe I might become a singer, or obviously I might work behind the scenes, camera personality, or something. Like, what made you want to become a DJ?
I'm glad you asked that. So I'm very passionate in music. Everybody in my life knows that. I'm very
Yeah.
passionate. I grew up, uh, as cliche as it sounds, I grew up in a tough life. I had a
Hmm.
tough life. I had so many surgeries going on, and each time, right before, I grew up back and forth in the hospital,
Okay.
and every time right before a surgery or a procedure happens, my mom would whip out my headphones and she's like, "Go. This is my relaxing game. This is how I focus. This is how I'm put together." But the main thing, the main reason why I became a DJ is to change that stereotype. I'm
Yeah.
hijabi, if you didn't know. I'm Muslim. I'm Arab. I am a woman.
Yeah.
I am a woman, and a lot of these cases, I am being canceled out. My voice gets lower and lower and lower. And honestly, that's the reality. That's the
Hmm.
reality. Because I'm a woman, because I'm Arab, because I'm Muslim, because I am who I am, and that changes the volume of my voice. And to
Mm,
be a DJ, I'm trying to change that narrative.
yeah,
I am an audio technical producer. You don't see many around. No. I've
no,
never
not.
seen a hijabi female DJ ever in my life.
You're probably the
And I'm
first.
changed that.
I know. Yeah.
I want to be an influence to young Muslim Arab girls in general, even girls in general. I want to be that influence that you can be whoever you want to be. Forget the stereotypes, forget the image, forget that. This is what you're passionate about. You want to be a singer? Go for it. And I know this sounds cliche, but honestly, this is from the heart. This is truly from the heart. I had so many doubters growing up, so many people doubting me, doubting my capabilities, whether I wanted to become um, a an interpreter, a sign language interpreter, to becoming a singer, songwriter, to becoming an audio technical producer, a technician, a DJ. I became all of those things, a weather reporter. I became all of those things. I'm on TV in the morning. I am on the radio. I'm a freaking producer, and I'm so proud of who I became, and I have so many goals in my life. I'm not uh, close to where I want to be in my life,
Yeah.
but I'm willing to pursue that, and I'm trying to push people, push girls to, you know, keep pushing what you're doing, because a lot of the times we are being pushed down to the ground. And I know it's hard for a lot of people to believe, but I'm constantly trying to prove myself to so many people, but also to myself. Because
Hmm.
growing up, people doubting me, that's what kind of, I doubted myself at one point.
Of course.
I was like, I don't think I can do it. I can't do it. Um, knowing, knowing so many people are like, no, you can't do it, just made me not want to do a lot of things. But then I'm like, no, I can and I will, and this is how I'm going to prove it.
Hmm.
So, pursuing it, I am very, in, in conclusion, I'm very passionate in music. I've mixed a lot of songs before I got a real turntable, and getting a turntable just changed my life. Like when I started mixing, I'm like, I want to get a turntable just to try it out, just for fun. And then my cousin was like, "You want to DJ my engagement?" I'm like, that's a big risk to
Yeah, it's a
take,
big, yeah.
but let's try it out. When I did it, I got so many people coming to me after, like, how much you charge, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, let's get it. Like, let's do it. Okay. But yeah, it was fun. It's honestly fun to me, and this is what I love to do.
I
I
remember me
gave a
you were
whole
talking.
rant.
I remember me you were talking. I actually love this guy's question because me you were talking about that. I think there's a huge stigma on entering this, I guess, entrepreneurial route. Like whether you
Hmm.
want to be a DJ, whether you want to be have your own media company, motivational speaker, whatever it might be. Because obviously we had our doubters as well, so like respectively all of us, and obviously like those doubters are gonna keep being there because they feel like they're projecting their own insecurities onto you because they know they can't do something that you're able to do, and they keep talking. I feel like that's the beautiful part about music as well, to come full circle, because within music you can express yourself. Sometimes like you see
Hmm.
these artists who are expressing themselves, like for example, I guess we get Eminem as well. He's had his doubters. He even says in his music, if you go back to like I Need a Doctor, when he like talks about the conversation between him and Dre, how no one had faith in and no one, we were telling Dre not to sign Eminem, he's gonna be a failure and stuff like that. And the fact that you went through your process, the fact that you went through you being a DJ, I know you're gonna like change the world, you're gonna do whatever you want to do with, and I know you will do it, is just inspiring. I hope all these young women who are watching you, who are hearing this, and who follow you on Instagram do get inspired by you. It's like, even if I can't do DJ, I want to do something else that can help me, like learning from, if I want to be a doctor, I want to be the best doctor, learning from Nas, learning from this, learning from that. I feel that's so impactful and so inspirational in my opinion.
Thank you. It means a lot, and honestly, I really hope so too.
You got it.
That's, yeah.
Another question I have for you.
Go
Obviously, you're a
for it.
DJ, and with a DJ. The thing is, back then in the early days of hip hop, obviously we talked about how 1979 Sugar Hill Gang released the song "Rapper's Delight," and that was like the
Yeah.
first rap song to really break through as far as the mainstream, right? Because they took the
Yeah.
format at the time of disco and they added the loop, and then obviously it worked using a chick's good time, right? They used that as the breakbeat, which obviously
Right.
changed the world forever. And obviously, as you said, from back then to now, there's such a cool evolution. And yourself being a woman as a DJ, what kind of DJ are you? Are you like one of those DJs that like have a set list and obviously you'll play it, obviously depending on the event? Are you one of those DJs that loves to mix, blend like different records together? Or you're like one of those DJs that's really technical, like you love scratching and just, yeah, you love scratching and cutting and transforming and just trying to, I don't know, create different melodies and rhymes and stuff just through the art of scratching and stuff?
Good
So
question.
I love mixing.
Yeah.
I love mixing songs, blending the songs together, overlapping the songs, just to get the right sound,
Hmm.
what flows to me. That's what I love. And I also love scratching.
Yeah.
That's I love scratching, putting my name out there, getting that vibe, just hitting those oldies songs. That's
Yes.
what I love. Cause when you hear an old DMX song, you hear those scratching,
Of
you know what
course.
I'm
We're the
talking about?
hood.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. But I do get a mixture of requests. So for example, if I'm doing a wedding and it's a Middle Eastern wedding, I'm gonna do a mixture of Arabic and
Kulthum.
English. And oh, don't even start with that. I get the weirdest requests, guys. Like the weirdest when this when the dance floor is lit, that's when I get people are like, "Oh, let's put this song, but it's a slow song. Why would you want that?"
Of course, yeah.
Like, it's about death. Why would you want that? Like, it's not
What's
the moment. It's not the time.
what are some go-to songs do you like playing when you're DJing at a party or a wedding or just an event?
Oh, honestly, personally, I love throwbacks, and I believe that so many throwbacks get the dance floor going. That's where it
Yeah.
starts.
Factual.
Like Flow Rida, low kind of thing. Um,
Classic.
some so many classics, so many classics. Even
Not
50
like
Cent
T-Pain.
Candy Shop. That's what gets it going. I'm not even
That's
gonna
so
You
lie.
know,
funny.
it's funny. Both 50 Cent Candy Shop and Lil Wayne Lollipop. I thought as a kid, my innocent self was like, "Yo, this guy's talking about like
Oh
candy
yeah.
store."
Yeah.
That's what I thought so too. And then I was like, "Mom, what's it about?" She's like, don't even ask. Like, don't even listen to the song." But no, honestly, there were so many songs that you never thought was dirty until now.
Of course.
You
Like
know, it's all there's a song
guilty
that
song.
came out. There's a song I think came out 2013 by Florida. I think it's called Whistle Baby. Is it called Whistle
Oh
Baby?
Yeah,
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 And I
yeah.
whistle
remember me and my friend were
baby.
laughing. We're like, "Yo, these young girls are like singing the song, but they don't actually do not know what this guy's talking about." Obviously,
I
lyrics can manipulate certain like certain I guess it has an influence on certain kids because like obviously like favorite artists, you're like, "Yo, this guy, I want to do this," right? And obviously, a
yeah,
lot of artists do have that impact because it's cool to be like those artists. It's not cool to be like the average Joe who's successful, mind you, but like for example, someone who's really known is like Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks. So some people will
yeah.
be like, you know what, I want his career, but in DJing. I want his career, but in motivational speaking. But some people are like, ew, like who is this guy? But when you like see Drake, he has the lifestyle, he has like the girls, he
It's
has the
the
money,
lifestyle, man. It's the
and
lifestyle that influences people.
in his
They're like,
song, what does he say? Two Birds song, he's like, don't get it twisted. 2% of us rich. The rest of us are milking it. So obviously, it's only certain people who have that lifestyle, and you only see that small majority of them. But the other ones are just struggling to make that hit song.
yeah, yeah, that's facts. I mean, that's their lifestyle is what gets people like, oh, I want that. That's what I want. And then you get the worst rappers out there. I'm trying to diss people here,
I
but
know.
Who?
Yeah.
you
No,
get
hold
some
on. We get this because who's some rappers you don't like?
oh man,
I'll
Lil
say mine.
Skies, bro. Uh,
I'll tell you my rappers. If I'll go first, but I'm gonna go to make it more
go.
comfortable. I already told this, and he already knows this. Two guys I don't listen to: Chance the Rapper and Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar is a GOAT. I don't know what
I
you
know,
like.
I know,
When you
Look,
I know,
told me that, I questioned. I
I know.
questioned everything. I'm like,
I
are
feel the
you who
same
you
way.
she
are?
questioned coming on the podcast. Like, should I
I
I
talk
feel
about?
I feel
questioned that. I'm
I
like,
feel
is
the
this
exact
right?
same way every single day.
Look, here's the thing. I, as a 26-year-old male who's been
Mm.
listening to rap since I guess 2005 or whatever.
Doesn't help your case.
Hold on, hold
It
on,
does
hold
not,
on,
Mohammed.
hold on. Let me put my glasses on now. I feel
You're
attacked.
right next to him.
It just doesn't help.
Throw
So
some hands at this point.
now I look like Future. But I was gonna say that all jokes aside, no, look, Kendrick, like I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, Kendrick Lamar is like his lyrics was. I used to like him growing up when he like there was a song with him in the game. It's called I think it's called The City if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And that was a classic song. But then I guess going forward, a lot of people used to piss me off. Is like they used to like overhype him. And I just kind of like lost. And then again, I just don't vibe with. I feel like music to me will always be subjective because I think it's hard to say who the number one artist is. You have to go through time. Like for example, you gotta go through each era and say who was the time
Yeah,
in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the mid 2000s, the 2010s, now the
that's
2020s, right?
true.
Music is always subjective. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, Kendrick Lamar will never go down as a GOAT. No, he absolutely will go down as a GOAT because obviously his records, his sales, his performances, and obviously his awards speak for that. Like he won what 3 or 4 awards in one day, or like the Grammys.
Yeah.
So obviously it speaks for that. But I'm just not a big fan. I know I always joke around with him like, yo, he's trash, he's trash. For me, he's not my ice cup of tea. But I know a lot of people who do f with him. And I asked this
The
guy,
world.
hey man,
Mm-hmm.
who knows that?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Who knows?
That's all you need, bro.
You're
No,
getting a
and
lot
Chance
of
the Rapper,
haters
and
right
look,
now, just
and Chance
FYI.
the Rapper to me sounds like Barney. Nothing that comes from his album is good. No
Chance
song
the
is.
Rapper,
It's trash.
I'm like
the la-
whatever. It's like
Thank you.
whatever to me.
the last album didn't hit, but the first two, actually the first three, like his mixtapes, the first two
Yeah.
mixtapes,
Yo,
including
he
um
he sounds like Barney,
Coloring
bro.
Book, incredible, incredible.
No.
He does not sound like Barney.
He doesn't
He
sound like
does. He
Let's
sounds
just.
like Barney. He sounds like he's doing what's that? A nursery rhyme. It's like trying to put a kid to
okay.
sleep.
You
Then
want
you
to
clearly don't know
imitate him
rap.
for a second?
Chance the Rapper can actually rap.
Okay, first of all,
He's
his
a- he's a-
name, like, why do you have to call himself Chance the Rapper? You don't see Future calling himself Future the Rapper. Just call yourself Chance.
It depends on the artist.
No,
But either
Who
look,
way,
cares? Why did they
yeah.
call them Lil Baby, Da Baby, freaking every
because
baby
Lil
out
Wayne
there?
inspired them. Lil Wayne inspired them. The only amazing Lil in my opinion is like Lil Wayne, and then everybody else. And there's a list that comes after.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, again, I'm like Chance the Rapper. Any other artist, like I love J Cole. His last album slapped in my opinion.
Yeah, for
My
sure.
favorite album is 2014 Forest Hill Drive from him.
Pretty much, audience. Osama is saying that he'll go back to country music. My next question for you is, knowing that obviously you're a DJ and obviously the craft, you want to get better every single day. How much hours are you spending every single day looking for new records, practicing, trying different mixes, different scratching techniques? Like, how much time are you spending every day throughout the week just to work on your craft as a DJ? Oh, because obviously you want to be
Honest.
respected by your peers, but at the
Oh,
same time
100%.
also in the DJ community too, right? That's a whole different world.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I don't think of it as work when I'm looking for new music. This
Yeah,
is like what I love to do. I do it for fun. And I barely sleep. That's just my lifestyle. I barely sleep. I put in the hours just to mix some music. I mix music for myself. I
yeah,
even like make some remixes, some oldies remixes so I can use it in the future in future weddings or so. But I'm honestly constantly just searching for new songs and
that's
even
fair.
old ones. There's some
Yeah,
old ones that I'm like, I didn't even think of playing that. But new songs, it's just always on my head. Like whenever I'm on my phone, I'm like, oh, what are some new songs out there? It's just part of my lifestyle where I'm like, okay, a few hours here whenever I'm on my phone, whenever I think of it, that's when I do it.
Honestly, I wanna add on to that.
Hmm.
At my age now, I actually for the past while now, I actually don't go out of my way to listen to new songs. Like I don't go out of my way to find out there's new songs. Like usually it's my brother telling me, or his younger brother telling me like, oh, there's like new artists. Like I feel like at a certain age, I just accustomed to certain sounds.
yeah.
So it's just like I just don't want don't like if I either I heard it or I don't like you said you like throwback. Like for me, I'll go back. Those are like old Lil Wayne, T Pain, 50 Cent, The Game, Jay Z,
Right.
Tupac and stuff like that. That's what I'm accustomed to, and that's the sound that I like. But I remember one time my family friends were over, and their youngest, this is like probably 2 years ago now, and his youngest, no, a year ago, sorry, his youngest son was the youngest son was there. He's like 16 years old, and he's like, what's this classic banger you should listen to? And so I played him. This is how we do with the game of 50 Cent. Can't go wrong with
Mm.
that.
Oh yeah.
This guy was like, it's true. But see, I understood why he said that.
Of course.
Because like he doesn't like it's not the beat that you're normally accustomed to. They're not talking about stuff that they want to hear. And then he played me. He's like, "Yo, check out Lil Durk, some new artists." I'm like, first of all, Lil Durk has been out for time.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm like, his older music was way better. I'm like, go back to his older music. So I feel like for you. So my question is, do you actually go out of your way to listen to new artists
I
or new
do.
sounds? So who's the new
I
artist that
honestly
you
do.
found?
I mean, I don't listen to. Let me tell you, these are artists that are out. I'm talking about like these are popular artists, like for example, Tyga. Okay, I honestly don't like him. I don't like him. And I was forced to listen to his music. And I'm like, these are the types of artists where I'm like, this is where I kind of don't like it.
I know.
Yeah,
And there's so many, I'm gonna give you an example. There's so many different weddings that I've DJ'd, different cultures, different traditions. So
Yeah.
I have to listen to their type of music.
Of
I
course.
have to vibe with it and I have to listen to it prior to the wedding so I can get a sense of it. How am I going to mix the song? How am I going to transition the song? How, like, at what point should I put these different songs? Because I'm not used to their songs.
Hmm.
Like, for example, uh, Libyan music. I am not used to their music, but I did DJ a few of their weddings, and yeah, it's a different vibe. It's a whole different genre that you're getting used to. So it's not even about the artists themselves, it's about the types of music that I got to route to. Just like how over the years, there's so many routes of uh, hip hop, country rap, gangsta rap, emo rap, trap, so many subgenres of hip hop that you are not used to. Country rap, like who was used to that? Nobody thought that country rap is good.
yeah.
Um,
Even like when
so
Takashi 69 came out with his emo rap, and I was like, "Yo, what
oh,
the hell
don't
is this garbage?"
even. I don't like him.
Yeah, we're not.
I
Yeah.
no respect for that.
No respect. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
It's just a
But
matter of fact though, because like my younger, I guess people who like are, I'm 26, 20 years, like my guy friends are like family friends of mine who are like 20 years old and younger. So when they hear my music, they're like, "Bro, like go some new stuff." But I'm like, this new stuff doesn't attract me because I'm like, someone did it better 10 years ago, and you're
yeah,
just redoing it in my opinion, and it's worse. And a lot of times now it's
facts.
like I don't mind if the lyrics are trash, but let's make the beat good so I can at least bump to like a certain like beat, a certain rhythm, so at least I can just like, you know what? Like Future half the time I don't know what the hell he's saying. But I know when I do know what he's saying, his
I
lyrics
love
like when he actually
Future.
I love Future as well. Like he's like obviously I don't think he has it. I don't think the last album he made that was good was like Dirty Sprite 2. But Sensei's kind of been inconsistent in my opinion.
Hmm.
But yeah, I just feel like
That's
music also
debatable.
evolves. Like I think I sound old with saying this, but like at a certain point you're not gonna like new music that comes out anymore.
Oh
Because
yeah.
even like
I'm
for
s-
example, yeah, go on.
no, I was just gonna say a lot of people kind of argue with me about that in terms of, oh, why do you like throwbacks even more than new music? And I'm like, it's just what I'm used to. And listen to the new music. It's about the same thing
Of
over and
course.
over.
Of
It's
course.
so
So true.
repetitive. The beat itself, it's literally the same four beats throughout the whole song. Nothing changes. And if you actually listen to music recently, for example, I mean, what's the new music? Travis Scott or whatever, J. Cole. Thing. I mean, I love them. I don't get me wrong. I love these artists and I love their music. But compared to old artists, and I know a lot of people are like, no, you should. I get it. Time has changed. Music has changed. The lifestyle has changed, and that influences music. And our lifestyle, the fact that it influences our music choices, vice versa. Our music choices influence our lifestyle too. And the fact is, um, I see that it's so hard because I'm like, I love old music more because there was so much surprise there. There was
Same.
so many types of different subgenres to it versus now it's all auto tune, it's all about girls, it's all
Of
about
course.
cars, it's all about the same
I think it's
same
also
yeah.
like nostalgic to listen to older music. I think like when you're in your 20s and you grew up listening to T-Pain, 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, T.I., whoever, like the list goes down. It's kind of nostalgic, one. And two, social media plays a huge part, and let me explain why
Oh
indirectly
yeah.
how it plays a huge part. Before, when you heard an artist, you'd hear it on TV, you would hear like rumors of an artist dropping a song, right? I just went back to Lil Wayne's older song, something you forgot. I'm not sure you guys remember that song or not. But
Mm.
it's an older song, and like a lot of people don't really know of it. But I was like, damn, like it kind of gave me like I was nostalgic. I was listening to it and stuff like that. But the thing is, with social media, immediately when like Drake wants to, like, there's rumors of Drake dropping an album, track list is already out, artists are rumored, and I hate listening to leaks because then it's like I don't enjoy the moment when the song
Yeah.
comes out. Like when a song came out, like for example, Buy You a Drink with T-Pain. When that song came out, it just
Oh
changes.
my
Like, yo, you were
god.
like singing, you were like just dancing to a song.
Still
When
vibes, bro.
Akon SmackDown, when that song came out, you enjoyed the moment. Now a lot of these kids, they just want to know who's on the art, who's on the track, and then they already assume it's gonna be trash or good. But I mean, I just still want to listen to
Yeah.
the song, even if I know it's gonna be bad. I could be wrong. I still want to listen to it. But I'm just like, social media kind of ruined it for certain people. Like, I guess for like our era or our generation, because you can't enjoy music as you once could. Now someone's already like playing a leak, and I hate hearing leaks. It's the most annoying thing. If you guys are hearing this,
It
stop
is
putting
annoying.
leaking music out.
Cuz I'm
It's
like
annoying,
I already know what the sound is, so I'm not even going to bother playing the whole song.
especially like
That's
one
just
time
in my head.
before Grease dropped Drake and DJ Khaled. I actually heard the leak, and
Mm.
I got so mad because I'm like, see, the song was like subpar at best. But now even like hearing it, I'm like, man, I can't even enjoy the song when it came out because I already heard it.
Yeah.
I was hoping he would switch up a song to put at least an artist on it so like he can give us a surprise. Nope, this guy just gave us the same thing.
Um I that's the thing. I don't like leaks either. And it bothers me so much cuz I'm like I already know what it's going to sound like. So I'm done with it. I'm over it. But a lot of these things, that's what annoys me. If you look on Instagram, as you said, social media plays a big part. And that's where mainstream media, that's how it what it's all about. Mainstream media. So for example, if you look at Drake, everybody's like, "Oh, Drake is the GOAT." That you know what, you already know his song is going to be popping.
Of course.
Versus if you look at an artist that you don't like, he's not on the radio or he's not on social media so much or something. He's not popping on social media. He's not showing his lifestyle on social media. That's when people are like, meh, like I'm not even gonna bother. They always
Yeah,
go with what social media plays. And a lot
that's
of
actually
these
true.
young, yeah, youth these days, that's what happens. You look at what Drake has. Okay, he's popping right now, and they look at his lifestyle. I want to be like Drake. I want to be like this. This is the lifestyle that I want. Automatically, these new artists, for example, as well, switching to new artists now. Um, Everybody's using autotune lately, right? That's the trend now. And using autotune, they're like, okay, anybody can literally rap because now they're using autotune. Anybody can sing
Yeah,
because they're using autotune. So whatever. But come on, like that's not the case. That's the whole like it's all about what social media plays.
I have a
And
question for
but
both.
that's yeah, go.
Then I'll go on. Finish what you want to say.
No, that's I'm just ranting. That's it just
Because
bothers me
I
so
have a question.
much.
I have a question for both of you guys. So obviously, artists and music is like, I guess is one shared experience that we all have. So obviously, there are dream collabs that you wish could happen that never happened, or wish happened that haven't happened in a while. So which collabs would you like? Would you wish like yo, it's like one? Give me that collab with two artists.
Good one. Oh, that's tough. You have to give me time to think about this.
That's the point I'm
Uh,
saying. When you come on waves, we want it to be real. I
I
have a couple,
want.
but
Okay, go first.
one I really want is Drake in the Weekend because I have not heard
Oh my
a
God,
track like
yes.
Crew Love in so long. And I feel like the thing is, put I think a lot of artists, this might have a lot of ego, so put that on the side and just use your sound. Like certain artists, like you're like, man, only these guys made a track of it could sound dope. So what about you guys?
For me, one thing I can easily think of. So obviously, when you guys know the song "Bad" by Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Originally, Michael Jackson wanted Prince to be on the song.
really.
Yes, and there's a whole story
Ooh.
behind that. And they had a meeting at
Share it.
Michael's house.
Share a story.
So what happened was Michael wanted Prince to be on the song because obviously at that time they were like Jay-Z and Nas, like Kendrick and Drake. Like, those are the two biggest black
Artists.
artists, obviously at the time and stuff, right? And Michael wanted Prince, and obviously that would have been a collab out of this world. So Michael was too shy to ask Prince. So he asked he asked Quincy Jones, the original super producer, to bring both of them. So Quincy invited Michael and Prince to his house, right? So Prince showed up first, but he kind of took his time, sat down and stuff. Then Michael eventually showed up as well, and they're sitting from across each other. They're not talking or saying anything, right? And mind you, this is Michael Jackson and Prince in 1987. So after a while,
Oh, hold on, did you hear
Yeah.
it's pretty funny.
that?
After a while, Quincy's like, "Yo, guys, talk, right?" So Michael tells Prince like, "Hey, I want you to be on the song." So Michael plays it, and obviously it's bad. It's the demo,
Yeah,
and obviously it's a hit. Like everyone knows, it's gonna be like the
it's a
biggest
dub.
song. It's a dub. Prince looks at Michael and says, "No, like I don't want to be on the song." Just like Prince is kind of like an asshole like that, right? He's like, "I don't want to be on the song. I'm okay and stuff." So they quickly end the meeting. So Prince leaves, but before he leaves, he looks back at Michael and Quincy Jones. He tells them like, "Whether I'm on the song or not, it's gonna be a hit. It doesn't matter."
Michael looks at Prince.
No, Prince looked
Oh,
at
Prince looks at
Michael
Michael.
and said that, right?
Mm.
And obviously, "Bad" is one of the biggest songs of all time, right?
Damn.
So that's one thing I always wondered. In hip hop, MF Doom and Ghostface Killer were supposed to make a project, Doom Starts.
Yeah.
We were waiting years. Like I've been waiting since high school for that project. We only got a few songs over the past like 10 years as far as collaborations. But also with Doom passing away, we don't know. We do know that obviously they have a lot of like unfinished songs and everything, but obviously it's not the finished product.
They
So
might come out soon.
Doom Starks, I always wondered about
Keep
that.
waiting. Keep waiting.
Yeah.
DJ Nazzy.
Yeah,
DJ Nazzy, what
I'll
about
you
you?
know what? Okay, listen. Can you just picture? I agree with you about the weekend. I think any collaboration with the weekend would be lit. But can you picture T-Pain and Rihanna? They never had a collab, right?
No,
Yeah.
I can't picture
Yeah.
it. I can't.
You can't? I feel like
Well,
they would
it
make it
depends.
lit.
It depends on the era.
If they can make an old mid 2000 vibes, I can
An
see it.
But you wouldn't
old
though,
2000 vibe.
because
We're talking about like collaborations that we wish we had like
at the time,
was
so around
made,
like
right? Yeah, at the
2007,
time.
2008.
That's
I
what I'm
could see
talking
it.
about. I
I could
like
see it. I could see it for the reason because like T-Pain would be on the chorus and she'd be on the verse.
Only reason why I couldn't see is because at that time, T-Pain's songs were so like melodic and slowed down. I remember at that time Rihanna was doing everything like upbeat, really popish songs
But
and stuff,
Mm,
right?
if you get T-Pain from Got Money with Lil Wayne, if you get that T-Pain,
it wouldn't have worked with Rihanna because at that time Rihanna, like their label didn't want her doing those type of songs, right? So I'm not saying it could have worked, but like
yeah.
it's one of those things. She would have to actually like come down to T-Pain's world, and at that time Rihanna is like ascending, right? So they weren't going to take any really
low
chances.
key,
Because at that time, like pop artists, especially singers, only
Mhm.
slow songs that they were ballads, right? Like that's wedding songs, typical and stuff, whatever. But I couldn't really see it.
I
But who
feel
knows?
like I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this saying this, but like I would want to see T-Pain and Drake on a song.
No,
No.
no,
Yes.
no. This is what
I
happens when you
wouldn't
say Kendrick Lamar is not good. This
I
is what
know. You
happens.
just keep saying things, Osama, that just
It
makes
doesn't
me want
stick,
to pull
bro.
back.
Yo, I said Drake in the weekend, y'all like
Okay,
yeah.
that was
T-Pain and
one
Drake?
thing.
Look,
One
honestly,
thing.
maybe like 10 years ago,
No,
I want to hear it. I'm like, you know what, maybe because he did a song with Tory Lanez and it didn't end up well.
no. T-Pain's sound is like it's really hard to
Can I
enter.
just
A few artists can do
can
it,
I
really.
just point out how amazing, how angelic T-Pain really sounds? Like, forget the
Oh yeah,
auto-tune.
Oh,
His
naturally, it sounds
voice
amazing.
is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
this man's talented. And everybody's like, oh, it's just from the auto tune. No, dude. You have to look
Thank
at some songs
God.
that he used his real voice without auto tune. He
T-Pain
has a
could go.
beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Well, if you're like a real T-Pain fan, if you're also if people who actually know him know he can sing. He was on this Arsenio Hall show and he's like, bro, a lot of people don't know he can actually sing. He's like, people think like you use autotune, it's your thing, but he's like, people do not know he can actually sing. And he sang the whole shot, like even at the show, the Masked Singer,
Mm-hmm.
when no one, bro, I knew Eminem when I heard his voice, like, how do you guys know it's T-Pain? Like, it sounds like him. But I guess no one, because I guess people were so accustomed to hearing the autotune that no one ever heard, people forgot his real voice. When they saw it was him, they're like, no way. And what caught people off guard when he was on the Masked Singer was the fact that he wasn't singing his like rap songs. He was singing like country songs. He was singing like rock songs. He was singing songs that you never jump into.
Right now, I guess as far as the collaboration, I've been waiting obviously for the past
Gaming 50?
8 years.
Yeah.
No.
I think you should wait 10 more years.
Yeah, it's
That's what I think.
It's easily
Yeah, keep being patient, man.
No. right now, I'm starting to let go because at this point I don't think it's gonna come out. Kendrick and Cole.
That's never gonna happen.
Because they teased us so hard.
That's never gonna happen.
They teased us so hard in the past 8 years. But at this point, I'm starting to realize like I'm not.
I don't think I want to hear that though.
I do.
I don't. Do you know why I don't? Because I feel like both their egos won't allow it.
What?
I know. I'm generally being honest.
Oh, besides the egos, I'm talking about the sounds. Like they've made records together. Obviously, like they've
they have songs. Talk about favorite projects. Okay. Yo, this kid's cheesing me, bro.
This kid is on one, man.
This kid's cheesing me. Thinks it's like, bro, go to school, buddy.
See, he wants to scream.
I know, bro. It's always.
Yeah.
Someone has to go fucking wrong.
Maybe you should like choose a studio to be in.
The goal is like, I'm not. Do you have a team? Or is it only you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, it's all me.
Yeah, so like it's only like we used to have a team, and then like we, for whatever reasons that might have been. So me, him, Kev, we do like social media thing. Like I'm hitting up people. Like, obviously, like for the person who's coming next week, Amira, who obviously would appreciate that, by the way.
Got you.
It's kind of like it's legit hard to like hit up people because people they already get bare creepy DMs. So imagine just like DM just trying to ask for a favor.
Yellow avatar. Hey, would you like to come on the
like
show?
Like, oh my god, I'll waste you.
It's like ingrained in the W, and another guy's face is ingrained in the Y. What's going on?
Don't even get me started.
But yeah, guys.
Yeah.
As a DJ, because thing is, I don't know, like I'm not a DJ myself, but, you know, or like I've only done it a few times. Because thing is, you know, I love history. I love hip hop. I'm a hip hop head, right? So
yeah.
like when you talk about DJing, like the history, I can go all the way. Like I can name some DJs. I can name like
legit.
Really, no, like legends. Right?
The only DJ I cared about.
So one thing, like, I wanted to ask you was like, who are like your top 5 DJs? Like, if you're
top 5,
like, imagine doing like a Coachella, like
DJ Khaled.
No.
Imagine doing like a Coachella and
No.
stuff, and like, is all 2 and 5 other DJs. Who would you want to be on the set?
That listing. Is it 5 others including herself, or is it like
5 others
including herself?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Damn, that's tough. That's a tough question.
That's tough. Okay, I'd say Tiesto.
Okay.
For sure. Hardwell. Skrillex, bro.
Legend.
Calvin Harris, maybe. Yeah. Diplo. Oh no. Daft Punk.
Oh,
Marshmello. It's so hard to choose. You can't choose.
So much. But you're 5. I'm getting only 5.
How many did I list? So we got Hardwell, Skrillex, Daft Punk, Calvin Harris. You know what? Calvin Harris is like a maybe. Okay. And I'd say to do Tiesto. I said
Yes.
Tiesto.
That's a good set. That's a
Yo,
good
his
set.
song The Business was actually fire, not gonna lie.
Man, imagine
How about you?
Daft Punk. Myself, for
Yeah.
me, I'm gonna take it old school. So if I did a set, I would have DJ Jeff. Everyone knows him, obviously. Jazz
Oh
from
yeah! Oh my god,
The
I can't
reason
believe I
why,
didn't use him. I changed my
that's why.
answer.
What's okay?
Ah no!
I love DJ Jeff because his technical transforming, and he's a
Stop! You can't
huge
steal my
architect.
answer now.
I love DJ Jazzy Jeff because and
He's
like obviously people don't back in the days they might stop and stay. Like he just sets online on
he's
the world
OG.
everything. Like
He's
he's
so
OG
good.
and he's old that for a fact. And he always puts some young guys. So like DJ Am before he passed away, he's doing live sets with him also. DJ Jazzy Jeff, he's an amazing hip hop. Another DJ would be, you know who that is.
No, I don't.
Based on her
I'm
sound,
gonna
Say I don't.
DJ Kid Capri, DJ for live shows. When you think about a person who
Okay.
shows like getting the crowd hyped and keeping it a DJ Kid Capri doesn't the DJ. Doesn't matter if you're going like a EDM DJ, hip hop DJ, whatever.
Yeah.
Like keep the crowd intact at 100. DJ Kid Capri, easy number 2. Number 3. This is super like nerdy hip hop. The X-Men crew. They're a legendary hip hop crew out of New York.
Oh my god. You thought about this answer. That's the problem.
I know this. This is like it's on my head. So the X-Men crew, these legendary like young.
Kill you, bro.
I know, you don't understand. You gave me 2 seconds to, spill out 5 DJs, and
That's
this
rage.
man is like, I'm gonna ask DJ Nazzy, yo, like, who's your 5? And I'm gonna think about it right now. You have it on your phone, don't you? You have it on your phone. You have that list on your phone, didn't you? Check his notes. Osama, check his
We don't know. You know what's a sound though, that?
Honestly, yeah.
No.
I like it. It's on the flow. Yeah.
These guys are collective, so it's like include DJ DJ Boogie Blind, also DJ Rock Raider who passed away.
I don't even know
So
these DJs.
these guys are. I'll send you everything. These guys are crazy. That's number 3. Number 4 and 5.
Oh, come on, bro. DJ Khaled.
No.
No.
Respect to DJ Khaled. Like, he's done a lot.
He's not even a DJ in my opinion.
He is. He used to be like a real DJ, like on the radio and everything back then and stuff, right?
He's trash.
Obviously, he transitioned,
He's okay.
so I was saying music albums, but DJs. Yeah. DJ Primo.
Mhm. I'm
DJ
waiting
Drummer.
for one more.
The last one.
I'm waiting for one more.
She's making.
Choose carefully.
I'm going DJ or Dr. Dre. That's someone from the West Coast.
Dr. Dre was one of my freaking answers, bro. First of all. Second of all, I'm waiting for DJ Nazzy to be on the list, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
I'm sorry. Or DJ Dr. Dre. Nazzy's definitely. That's my top.
You know what? Honestly, you said it. It's too late. The moment has passed.
Number 5.
Nah, I kind of like. Look, this is getting. You, because people did not see your story on Instagram. Yeah, I've been go follow. And artists, right? So I want to do that live.
Yeah.
So we're each gonna pick 2 artists. Who do you pick? Whatever. Drake over Drake. So
Yeah.
Go first. Artists that are gonna go with each other. You gotta pick the.
Wait, are we answering or he's answering?
No, we can all answer. Answer. You can see like who.
Okay. Okay.
You gotta make it hard.
Cam, we lost your camera. You don't show anymore.
Yes.
I can hear you. No, I can't see you.
Oh.
DJ Naz? Oh no, or Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Or Jay-Z? I say Jay-Z.
Yeah, I say Jay-Z. Yeah. More songs that which are recent.
Yeah.
Really tough. I love so much. But
I love him too.
More I get into. And that's tough because I love Nas more than anyone. So I gotta go Jay-Z.
Damn.
Hopefully Nas doesn't hear this one day. But
Yeah.
I love Nas.
He's gonna hear this, yo, man.
I love Nas more than probably love Jay-Z.
Episode 69.
Nas more than Jay-Z.
Albums. Like more.
Yeah.
More excessive.
You said after about somewhere. You gotta worry about Nas right now.
You know I love you. Esco.
DJ Nazzy, your turn. You pick up.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn. Okay, this is tough.
Good winner.
But
Good winner. That.
okay. Yeah. So listen. I'm gonna go Tupac or Dr. Dre.
Tupac or Dr. Dre?
Oh, that's Biggie because that's what I noticed.
Tupac or
I thought you were gonna say Biggie.
just part NWA.
Everything. You lose out NWA. You lose out
Eminem.
the game. Eminem.
50 Cent.
Everyone.
Kendrick
too.
There you go.
I'm going Dr. Dre.
I'm going Dr. Dre for reason. Obviously, live a long life, and he
has enough music.
does. The thing is, like, you miss out on other classic songs come out because of Dr. Dre. Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg. You go, this goes on, bro. Like that. Too lot of things you don't get. Dr. Dre.
I'm going Dr. Dre also.
Oh wait, hold on. Pretty still box. Sorry, fuck.
It's one artist. That's okay.
The thing is, let's talk about
It's like how many albums? That's a lot of filler tracks.
DJ.
That's the thing.
No, DJ.
Dr. Dre produced Tupac, so like Dr. Dre wins it all. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, without Dr. Dre, you got nothing.
Yeah.
Here's
right. So Dr. Dre wins.
Rock versus country.
Versus who?
I'm joking.
Versus who?
I gotta go with Arthur, man.
My actual comparison is Little 50 Cent.
Oh, okay. Lil Wayne. Oh no, yeah, Lil Wayne. No, yeah. Okay.
Hold on. I picked 50 Cent. I still have Drake. I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going 50.
Yeah.
I'm going 50.
This is tough.
I love.
I'm going Lil Wayne because
That was, oh my god, these albums, his albums were amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna go Lil Wayne. I love 50 Cent though. Not gonna lie. Lil Wayne has more.
Yeah, obviously has more songs.
Yeah.
You know that. But it's like I like
More tracks and albums.
50 albums. 50.
I want to do this or want to go do something else. Can I have one more? The thing is,
Like what?
I don't know. When you start artists, you just gotta. And like, this is like your best. To your so you gotta name artists and see what's. Because I want to
what our styles are. Like, it's similar, it's different stuff. Yeah.
So let's start with Tupac.
Favorite song by Tupac,
Or it
man.
could be one of your favorites.
Okay, just one of the
You
favorites.
guys go first. Do you guys remember Hit 'Em Up?
If
I
I'm gonna
love
die,
it.
but that's
First off, yep, and that click you claim was sorry.
yeah. So one favorite by Tupac. Old school. Old school. Class.
Really?
Class. Hip.
What song?
Mm,
I picked a song called Old School. It's
It's from the album Against the World.
Oh,
such a classic rock song.
for me, changes.
Changes?
Just, yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Mm.
Things will never be the same.
I think either All Eyes on Me or yeah, I think All Eyes on Me I'd pick.
That's a classic
But
song.
I win. Boom.
That's really,
No. I do that old all
pick another artist you wanna.
me. No. Let's
Hold it somewhere.
Let's go, Travis Scott.
Oh,
That's tough.
Oh.
That's tough.
That is tough. You know why it's tough? Because Travis Scott has different sounds.
Yeah.
From obviously Days Before Rodeo to like Astroworld.
Okay, I have one.
Which one?
Honestly, there's no comparison. Goosebumps. Goosebumps
Oh,
is a whole
I hate
vibe,
that
fam.
song
I
too.
know. Oh, everyone loves it.
I like that song. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm on the.
It's a whole vibe.
Even but yeah.
I actually forgot Kendrick's on the
Even
song.
the remix was like lit.
Would it be Goosebumps for you too or no?
No, I honestly want to say
Nightcrawler.
no. Drugs, you should try it. Off of
You shouldn't try it.
Here's
It's the
the thing,
song.
Nightcrawler-
Yeah. You said it like you're telling me.
Yeah, drugs. You should try it.
But here's the thing. I would pick Nightcrawler is that everybody knows. For me, it probably it is one of his like classic under songs.
For me, I remember the moment I felt.
I'll never forget this. Go around with my friends. I'm back in my friend's van. I'm bossing traps and stuff, right? I'm chilling. The trap. Most of the time, whatever. So I had my head down usually. I heard. My head. I'm like, what the heck is? And then scream. Back.
Oh, I heard Backyard.
Oh.
Oh my. Was by this song. Who is?
One of his first.
And then
After something came out.
Yeah.
I was on. But Backyard. That's.
He matured over the years.
Yeah.
Damn.
Pardon? So I think I
He
won that
matured
round.
over the years for sure.
He did.
Travis has.
He did. So I think I won that round. I'm pretty sure.
You won that round. Okay, so DJ Nazzy.
No.
We'll
You're
let
okay.
we'll let the
Okay.
audience pick.
I'm not doing nothing, bro.
Wait, not bro. Get out of here. Goosebumps back, bro. Goosebumps is the better.
Yeah, Goosebumps hits. Okay.
Factual.
First of all, can we just appreciate the collaboration between Drake and Future? I have to announce that because all of their songs collaborating is freaking epic.
Future and Drake song. That's a good
Oh,
question.
that's a good question.
That's a tough one.
Jumpman.
It's-
Jumpman, into something. Woo! Yeah, that's what I would.
The boys are
Yeah.
up to something. Yeah,
Uh,
hard.
Oh, man. It's tough.
It is hard. There's so many though.
Where you're at.
Yeah.
It could be Jumpman.
It could be Life is Good.
It could be Life is Good. Do you not live good?
It could be,
live
but you have to
The
pick
world
one. It could be all of these things.
It could be used
Do
to
this also.
Pick one.
as a.
This big-
That's how the song goes. What song is that, bro? That's why I know this guy like
Dun,
what song is
dun.
that?
Look, bro, you're coming
DJ
on the
Nazzy,
way.
London, bro. Next time we come on her show.
Yeah, look,
I can sing, you know this. It used to be.
What song is that?
I can sing, bro. You know
That was
that.
a
Oh
Kelly Clarkson.
God.
I can't sing. But that's a tough question. Like when you say like
That's
Future,
tough.
Drake collab, damn.
There's so much.
I
great
don't know.
songs.
It's too many good.
Okay, how
because,
about-
yo,
I also want to know your favorite Future song.
My favorite Future song?
Oh,
shoot.
that's tough.
Can it be one of my favorite Future songs?
Yeah, one of these have to obviously pick a number one, first one.
One of,
This
yeah.
solved my deal.
It's even harder to Drake.
Okay, Drake,
Future.
man. I just remember the story. I'll never forget that day when I heard it. Remember Jeff? Yesterday we played basketball with Jeff.
Yeah.
I was at work. We worked together. We work at a place together. And the album, I haven't heard the album yet.
2015.
It's right at work. And where Jeff is, he has like
Even the last music. I haven't heard the album.
and it's
Trending on Twitter and everything.
punch. Jeff's like, yo,
Man, Mo,
you are not ready. Like, this song is crazy. Like, it's the best, one of the best Drake songs. No, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta blast with this song. Mind you, building blocks and everything. Guess what? I'm like, need to wash him, and I'm like, bro, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh. Rated R
He's like,
moments.
I gotta go to the wash. He's like, I think I need to wash him. I'll play you the song in the wash him. I'm like, man, you got 3 minutes. So I went to the wash him. Obviously, he gave me the earphones, and he played Jump. I tell you, I listened to the song in the washroom. I was super weird. Well, I was like, oh my god, it's the greatest song ever. So I'll never forget that moment. Just being like, oh man, come to the. We went back to work.
Great story. I love your stories, man.
Honestly,
My favorite Future song. I know, honestly, he has good stories.
My
Low Life would be one of my favorites.
oh man.
Too bad I said it
go-
first. Boom.
Rock paper.
I'll
We can't
go.
do. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I wanted to go Red, but a lot of people don't know that song.
But you say?
Rent's Money. It's the first opening track.
Off his feature album. I'm probably gonna go for Mask Off.
Oh, March Madness.
Mask Off.
Oh, that's his best song.
March Madness.
Oh.
That's the best feature song.
That's
That's the
like
best one. Yeah.
Really?
the.
That's the best one. That is the
Okay.
best one.
I rate it.
You
You know what?
Yeah.
You guys should have a segment. You guys should have a segment where like you list songs and rate or trash.
So okay? We'll do. So hold on. We'll actually do that, but you have to be on the episode with us.
Yeah, of course. Well,
Oh, 100%. I'm there. I'm inviting myself.
Well, I'll text you. We'll do it for like end of July. We'll do a segment where
Yeah.
we'll all pick like 10 songs each
We do like
and
bracket,
rate.
like a March Madness kind of like a bracket.
Yeah. So guys, this is what we'll do. You want this to happen? Your true voice rap all around the world. Thank you very much.
Actually, what we'll do is we'll get people to type in, send in a song,
Oh, send in songs.
and they'll collect all the
yeah.
songs, and then we'll put it in the bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Well, you know what? Let's end it off this way.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Send it off this
Yeah.
way. I have the better taste in music, obviously.
Okay. Are you okay? Are you good?
What the?
I am the face of rap. Like when people think of me, they're
I
like,
think the audience will tell the truth.
Yeah.
DJ Nazzy.
Look,
Cough, cough.
it's the first time.
Hit me up. Hit 'em up. You know what? You should exit the podcast with a lit song, man.
Let's talk about this.
Your favorite what?
I want to your favorite diss track
Diss track.
that's ever come out.
Oh.
What ended up
that way. You guys
Oh.
made a little cheesing.
You guys go first.
Our favorites, right?
Just pick one.
Just your favorite, right?
That doesn't have to be your favorite. Just pick one that's like you know is that person.
Like when people say like best diss tracks, I don't consider them up a diss track. I don't. It is a diss
The
track.
first 5 lines.
I don't consider it a diss track. I consider it a death sentence because when Tupac made that song, he knew he was gonna die. Like that song, it's like that's not a diss track.
How
That's
long did he die after that diss track?
like 4 months. So that's not a diss track. That's like I'm gonna make sure like to the point where you have to shoot
So
me.
you
Like,
messed yourself over.
like that's a death sentence to me. So for me, like hit 'em up is on another echelon. Besides that, I'm probably gonna go with Nas. I want to go with either by Nas or No Vaseline
Oh,
by
that's a
Ice-T.
good one.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Like when not like that, that's like bro, someone is like there's no there's like no handshake, no play like Dance Revolution, like that's not. But for diss tracks, I'm going with either by Nas or No Vaseline by Ice Cube.
So you picked 2, DJ Nazzy.
Okay, I'd say I think it was The Warning by Eminem. And the context of it all was when Mariah Carey released "Why You So Obsessed with Me." Yeah, that about her ex-husband Nick Cannon. So that was a lit moment when he released that. We all knew who it was about. So that was a good one.
Yeah. And you see the video actually dressed up as again just to spark the beef.
Yo, that was not nice, I have to say. Yeah.
Days ago. So you know
Yeah, I know.
gonna drop. You know Marshall's gonna drop a diss track by Monday. Be like a 15,000
Oh,
words.
100%.
Yo,
I'm waiting for it.
I'm
I'm waiting for it.
I'm gonna go with back to back for the sake of being because no one expected Drake to respond.
Back to back.
Look, I think it changed the culture.
It did. It did.
And I think in this era now it goes down to the top 5 diss track.
Top 10, I have no problem. Top 5.
Not overall. Not overall. Like right now. Like
The
currently.
Would I give Drake his credit? People don't understand. Back to back, he didn't swear.
He did not swear at all.
He didn't swear.
He was like,
That's
I waited 4 days, man. Where y'all at? Come on,
didn't swear. Like, man, Drake is.
And I put Summer 16 because Summer 16 was surprising that. No. I'm talking about like.
Top 50.
Yeah, you guys spoke about 2 different eras.
Yeah.
Drake era. No one expected Drake to drop back to back. Expected him to drop Summer 16 on top.
Story of Adam.
Well,
but it's general. It's not even about era.
Of course, yeah. It's not about
general.
Era, but general.
It is general, but I do want to say, with that being said, this should have I blame me. I blame myself.
iPhone problems,
but we.
I blame you too.
Okay. I'm running a diss track. Like I not playing.
I'm ready for it. Watch.
We hope to have you back again. We know we will. Rating songs. And yeah. Where can they follow you again on Instagram?
It's DJ NAZZY_. And thank you guys so much for having me.